These are my top 10 worst buys from your Rolex authorized dealer in 2025. And just to be clear, all the models that I'm going to mention can be bought on the grey market cheaper than buying from your Rolex authorized dealer in 2025. Coming in at number 10 is the GMT-Master in yellow gold, the GRNR. I absolutely love this watch. What a watch this is. Retail price from Rolex is a whopping £37,900. You can pick this watch up on the grey market from a dealer like myself, brand new and unworn, for between 10 to 15% less than the Rolex retail price, so around £32,000 to £33,000. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous watch, but you will lose 10 to 15% if you buy it from Rolex direct. Coming in at number 9 is the Yacht-Master 40 Rose Gold Oyster Flex, an extremely popular watch. The retail price from Rolex is around the £28,000 to £29,000 in 2025. You can pick that watch up between 10 to 15% less than Rolex retail price, around £24,000 to £25,000. And if you want a pre-owned one, or even a new unworn, just a couple of years older, so 2022 or 23, you can actually buy that watch in the low 20s, so early £21,000, which for me is an absolute no-brainer. Again, do not buy from Rolex, go straight to the grey market. Following the trend of category 9 is number 8, and that is the Yacht-Master range on the Oyster Flex, but the yellow gold and white gold. They're 42mm in size, both very popular, but I've got to tell you from this side of the desk, the yellow gold is far more popular and there's less of them on the grey market. For you guys looking for something like a Rolex Daytona Oyster Flex, you don't want to go that extra 10, £15,000 for that watch. You can get a watch, in my opinion, that looks similar, a bit more under the radar, but still a really special watch. But they've got a whopping high retail price now. The yellow gold one's around the £28,000 and the white gold's just under £30,000. You can pick the white gold one up on the grey market for around 15 to 20% less than Rolex retail price, around the £24,000, £25,000. Again, couple of years older, early 20s. The yellow gold one's slightly different, I would say 10 to 15% less than Rolex retail price. It is more sought after, we see less of them, and we would sell that watch for around £24,000 to £25,000. So the trend still continues, you can still pick it up less than Rolex retail price on the grey market. Coming in at number 7 is the 18 karat rose gold 40mm root beer. That is a full bracelet watch. The Rolex retail price is a huge £39,700, so just under the 40k mark. We very rarely get this watch requested, not because it's not a stunning watch, it actually is, just because the market trend's just not there. The full bracelet watches, we just do not get that watch requested from you guys. I think it's a gorgeous watch. I'll tell you what, actually, if you're wanting that watch and you're looking for a bargain, you can pick that up for around 15 to 20% less than Rolex retail price, just over the 30k mark. For me, that is a lot of watch for money, but when you come to sell it, dealers will unfortunately probably pass on it unless the price is right, where it's unpassable for a dealer to stock, because the market has certainly changed on that watch in 2025. Following on from the market trends of the watches that are just not as popular in today's market is, of course, the full gold Sky Dweller. They come in two combinations on the bracelet. You've got the yellow gold and rose gold. I've actually got one to show you here. We cannot say this watch is not stunning, because it actually is. Gorgeous, gorgeous looking watch. This is the 18 karat rose gold. It's got the beautiful rhodium dial. I know you guys out there look at this watch and think, well, the chocolate's the higher tier dial, or the more premium, it goes for a bit more money. But in my opinion, this is the better dial in this particular combination. The Rolex retail price on this watch in 2025 is just over £50,000. This is a 2022 model, the older reference, the 3.2. We're selling this watch for £38,000. So that tells you where the market is. And if you wanted to pick up a new one on the grey market, they're around 10% less than the Rolex retail price. But again, the appetite is just not there. Unfortunately for the yellow gold, it's slightly less. There's more of a price premium. If you were looking to actually sell that watch, you would actually lose more money. So unfortunately for this particular watch, the rose gold is the best. But if you go to any authorized dealer, you go out there, you go in your local town, you go abroad, you go look in the window, there won't be an exhibition only sign next to this watch, it'll be for sale sign, because nobody's picking this watch up from the authorized dealer in 2025. Coming in at number 5 is the 36mm Explorer steel and yellow gold. It's got a huge retail price from Rolex now at just over £11,000. And I've got to tell you guys, who is the buyer of that watch? Because I don't know. I've never been requested it. I've never seen a client wearing one in all the years I've been in business. You know, it's such an obscure watch from Rolex. Sorry for you guys that actually have it and own it and enjoy it. I'm talking generalized market. It is such a strange one from Rolex. You know, the Explorer client is a plain client. It's a very, very subtle, subdued, you know, under the radar model, and it goes against the grain. It's got the gold, it's got the steel, it's a bit more flashy, and it's just wrong for that model. I just don't know who the buyer is. So unfortunately for me, you know, like I said, price-wise on that, you can actually pick that up on the grey market for around £9,000, 25% under Rolex retail price on the grey market, and that would be my advice if you wanted that watch in 2025. Coming in at number 4 is the Submariner range in the full gold, of course. It comes in 2 combinations. So we've got the full yellow gold, we've also got the full white gold. The nickname for the white gold is called the Blueberry, or for you guys over the US, it's called the Cookie Monster. And for the yellow gold, it's called the Bluesy. The retail price on both these watches, believe it or not, the white gold is just over £40,000 and the yellow gold is £38,000. I actually didn't think it was that high. It was only when I looked the other day, when I was getting prepared, I could not believe it's over £38,000. To give you guys an idea, the white gold one you can pick up on the grey market for 25 to 30% less than Rolex retail price. That is 1,000,000% no-brainer. That is an absolute red flag from your Rolex AD. The yellow gold again, that is still 20% under retail. So both of these watches you can pick up brand new, unworn, for around £29,000 to £32,000 from the grey market on the day. Coming in at number 3 is the white gold continuation on the full bracelet. Not the Submariner range, it is the GMT-Master range. It is, of course, the GMT-Master 2 Pepsi. It has the beautiful blue dial actually, and the red and blue bezel. The Rolex retail price is just under £40,000. You know, that is a lot of money for that particular watch. When you compare it to the grey market, you can pick that watch up for early 30s for the very latest new unworn examples. Again, we're looking at 20+% under Rolex retail price on the grey market. And I've got to tell you guys, we never ever get requested that watch. Meteorite dial, yeah, absolutely. Plain dial, no. The market is just not there for that watch, because most clients who want the Pepsi, they'll just go for the steel. They can get it under £20,000 and you can get either the Oyster or Jubilee bracelet. So you have the choice of 2 bracelets on that particular reference. Coming in at number 2 is the Sea Dweller 43, but in steel and yellow gold. The retail price from Rolex is over £17,000 for this watch. I've got one to show you here. It is a beefed up Submariner. What do I mean by that? This is the same watch in yellow gold, but this is the 41mm. This is also, to all intents and purposes, a similar looking watch, albeit much bigger, still in yellow gold. This is 43mm. It's got a bit of a deeper case. I really, really like this watch, and I've said for years, I think it's a sleeper. I think people out there, due to the size, due to it being steel and yellow gold, a diver's watch should always be really like a steel watch. In saying that, we do it obviously with the black set, we do it with the Bluesy, such a popular watch and not used for diving. But for me, just due to the size, it's for clients that want that bigger watch, or the bigger clients that love that bigger look. You know, £17,000 from Rolex is a lot of money for this watch, considering we've got some in stock here and you can pick it up brand new, unworn, between £12,000 and £14,000. That is for a brand new and unworn, albeit a couple of years old, new old stock, or out of a safe watch. We've actually got quite a few in, we've bought quite a few from collections, and I've got to tell you, if you're looking for value for money, then this is where it's at. Coming in at number 1, the worst watch that you can pick up from your AD in 2025 can be no other than the Oyster Flex Sky Dweller in precious metal. They come on 3 combinations. You've got the rose, white and yellow gold. You walk past your AD, the windows are full of this watch. Not that it's not beautiful, because it is, and we sell loads of them at LWC under list, when they're in the money, when they're affordable price, you're going to lose between 25 and 30% from Rolex if you buy any of those combinations. The white gold, ironically, has the less of a premium, I'm going to say around 20, and up to the yellow 30. And if you go to pre-owned, or even like a couple of years old, new and unworn, it's even more than that, low to mid 20s. So what does that tell you about the watch? Considering the retail from Rolex is late 30s to £40,000 for that watch. It is an absolute no-no. Do not buy that watch from Rolex from your authorised dealer, because I'll tell you what it is, you will lose your shirt. Hope you enjoyed this video. YouTube thinks you should watch this video next.